Hello, I'm Doug, and this is the Taste and Sensibility channel. And today we're at wine tasting number 14, where we're looking at two Carmenères, both from Chile. So this one I bought on my own a way back when I thought I needed to taste a Carménère. And then this one came from the Wine Folly Club a month or two later. And I was able to compare these two. But Carménère is an interesting grape because it was thought to be almost extinct variety in France and Bordeaux, and then it turned out that about half of the Merlot in Chile is actually Carménère. So they all of a sudden they had a national grape that they had more of it than anywhere else in the world. And I think it's moved over into Uruguay and Argentina. I think it's a full-bodied red with interesting extra little touches. So let me get you to like this video, leave questions and comments down below, share it with friends, subscribe to the channel, and click on that bell to get notified when the new videos come out. So I like to do these wine tastings and celebratory things in December. I'm celebrating Christmas here, and I'm celebrating God's gift of wonderful flavors and aromas He puts into our food and drink. And I'm going to just start in with the color here of this Panilonco. And it says from Colchagua Valley. So someplace in Chile. So I can see through a lot of this. It's kind of a pale ruby, a little pinkish at the edges, and I can see through lots of it, but in the middle it's dark enough I can't really see through it. And Lapostolle, it's like a French name for a Chilean wine. Okay. I think he's a Frenchman that immigrated to Chile. And this one is, I'd say, even lighter, cleaner, clearer. I can see through more of it. But it's the same sort of color. It's a lighter ruby and a little pink around the edges. So very similar colors. And since the grape is the same and the country is the same. So let me clear and clean a little. And go to the nose here on the Panilonco. Okay. Red fruits, I think. Raspberry, strawberry. Maybe some sort of tartness, like a cranberry. Keep looking at these notes over here. I'm just going to cover this up. It's talking about raspberry, bell pepper, black plum, paprika, and vanilla are the strongest things that most people get. But I don't want to say all those things. I'm getting the red fruits in a non-distinct way. They're squished together. Hard to separate, not distinct. But raspberry and strawberry, I like his notes, and then there's something spicy or prickly about it. Or hints that there's some sort of baking spice. Okay, I'm not getting much more on the nose, so let's go to palate. Wow, lighter flavor than I expect from the nose. And it is the red fruit things. Strawberry, maybe cherry, cranberry, sour end of the spectrum. They're not nice ripe fruits, they're almost ripe fruits. So a more sour cherry or a cranberry or strawberry, it's not quite ripe. And raspberry. And the tartest parts of those. And I can't say I'm getting spicy notes or even baking spices. Maybe like a muted nutmeg might be the most I could say. And the tannins are not really strong. I'm not getting a bunch of acidity. I'm not getting a bunch of tannins. There's some, but they're faint. They start late and they're just not strong. Yep, I would say it's got the fruits. I don't really get any baking spices or spiciness like a pepper or paprika. Let's see what I said before. I think I tasted this back in June. That's a funny date. Probably in March. Scorch bread, new oak, grilled peach, grilled mango. Not fruity, weak pomegranates. Could be blackberry and devoid of sweetness. So wow, I didn't get any of the burnt stuff or scorched bread. I can't really pick up oak, but there's a vague fruitiness to it. Okay, I see what I was talking about with scorched bread or grilled fruit. There's kind of an edge to the coming up, very front, edge to the fruit notes that you could say kind of smells burnt. But man, I didn't pick it up today at all. Yeah, I kind of remember getting that the first time, but it didn't, went right past me today. Pomegranate also, I mean, it's some tart red thing, and they're not distinct or pulled apart very much, so it's really hard to distinguish. So I'm liking it. It's nice. I'm not sure what I would put it with. Normal red wine stuff, I would think, but I'm not getting a lot of tannins there either. How did I rate that before? Wow, I had medium tannins. So, okay. Let's keep practicing our tasting. Okay, the nose on the Lapostolle. Oh wow, this is a sharper palate. There's more stuff coming up at me. And I think it's the red fruitiness and tartness. Can't really pull out anything real distinct. Strawberry, raspberry. There's a darker note there, like it might be trying to be blackberry, but they're vague and muted. Okay, on to taste. Well, that's a rounded, smooth, totally integrated picture there with red fruits, not quite as tart as the Panilonco was. They're more to the fruity side, more to the sweeter side. And the palate is distinctly fruity, unlike this guy over here. So, tastes better than it smells. It tastes better than this one, I think. And again, it's just like medium tannins. They're not strong. I don't detect a bunch of oak. At the very least, you got the red grape skins. So I'm not sure. I would think they would do some oak aging. And the tannins are kind of growing from the mid palate on. They grow. They don't just suddenly appear. And the acidity doesn't stand out. I would say there's a fair amount there, and I think I had more on this one, and that was contributing to the impression of tart red fruits. But it's not a feature that just jumps out at you. So, I am liking both of these. And I probably like this one a little better, and this was curated by those experts at Wine Folly. So, this I just bought on my own. I don't know if I paid $15, $20. I'll look it up if I can and put it on the screen. And all the Wine Folly Club bottles seem to be in the maybe $20 to $25 range for the most part. I think that will do for our tasting here today. And the wine verse today is from Deuteronomy 32. Curds from the herd and milk from the flock, with fat of lambs, with the very finest of the wheat. And you drank foaming wine made from the blood of the grape. So come back next time and we'll have a top 10 from Wine Spectator in 2022. So come back for all those, and Merry Christmas. Mmm.